So I'm going to share something with you that you're not going to get from anybody else on the internet. I'm sure there's people that know this, and the only reason that I know this for sure is because somebody somewhere down the line informed me of this. And so it reoccurred to me that I should probably just pass it on to everybody else, because isn't it actually what we're doing here is actually trying to educate each other. So really, there's really nothing should be hidden. And I never thought about even bringing this up until not too long ago. The reason that Saturn is the big dog in this whole thing is because Saturn is the only planet that resonates the frequencies that can create. That's why it's in every religion. It's why it's in all the pagan arts. It's because it's the only one that puts up the frequency that can create things. That's the secret behind it. Now, for those of you that listen to rock and roll, you'll know a group called Van Halen. Van Halen. They went through some changes, and they had Sammy Hagar, who wrote a song called 3 Lock Box. Because 3 is the magic number, and 3 represents Saturn. Saturn's a night planet, but it's 3 on the Kabbalistic tree. Okay? So when we look at his words, what does it say? 1, 2, 3 lock box. To the Trinity I raise a toast. The Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. Secrets of the Trinity lie within the number 3. Don't think for a minute that these people that are in Hollywood don't know how this shit works. I'm telling you, I know firsthand from somebody that's more in the know than I am, because I don't practice this stuff. I'm just a researcher, but I'm pretty sure the person that told me does know how this works. And I was informed that Saturn is the only planet that has the energy that makes this stuff work. None of the other ones do. I told you before, why does a snowflake look like a snowflake? Because it's the energy that's coming off of that thing that's creating the same geometrical pattern. That's why it's sacred, because that thing is God to many people. Okay? It does a lot of stuff around here. Why do you think it's in every fucking thing here? It's on all the logos, it's in all the stories, it's on the TV, it's in the color combinations. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's just because it's for fun? It's because it's an actual physical reality. It's also a very strong spiritual one. Now, it's not the path that I've chosen, but in reality, that's what runs this place. And the sooner you understand that, the better off you're going to be. At least, if nothing else, you'll be more knowledgeable and informed as to why you're seeing this shit all over the place. Saturn is the only one that puts off the energy to create. I don't know how to do that stuff, and frankly, I don't want to know. Because number one, I ain't qualified to be doing none of that shit, and number two, that type of shit is scary. I'm just telling you from the horse's mouth, Saturn is the only one that has the ability and the power to create and do things. They know how the system works, I don't. But I do know from the horse's mouth, that's why. Okay, and I knew that a long time ago, and I was just looking at that cover of the New Yorker, and I figured, I seen it, and I was like, you know, fuck it, I forgot all about that. And so I figured I might as well tell you, because it's all about knowing about things, isn't it? Isn't that what the truth movement is about? So that's the reason why witches, Christianity, its roots are sown in Mithraism. Mithraism was the worship of the planet Saturn. Go look at it. It later became Christianity when the Romans got hold of it. Okay, that's where it all started. That doesn't take away from the Jesus story, but it does explain a whole lot of things. When you're talking 369, all of those have to do with the number 3. You got 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, and 3 squared is 9. Okay? There's nothing to be had here to lie about to anybody about anything. I don't have enough subscribers to make a dent in doing anything. I'm telling you, this is the way things work. And the people that understand how to work this stuff know what the secret of the power of 3 is. I don't want to fucking know. But I think it's important to know the aspect of what the game they're playing is. So now you know. And nobody else on YouTube is going to tell you that. Saturn is the one that creates the energy which does all this stuff around here on a physical level. I don't mean on the spiritual level, I mean on the physical level. The spiritual level is a whole another thing. It involves that too. But it's what's got everything running around here. And see, you're not supposed to know this stuff. See, that's supposed to be kept secret. Because it involves religion, it involves money, it involves science, paganism, it involves everything. So now you know something that most people, other people will never know. And the moon, yep, he's right in there. He's right in there. I told you, it goes from the center of Saturn to the center of the moon to the center of the Earth. That's the pathway. And if you ever find somebody that's way deep into witchcraft, they're going to tell you that's the truth. Okay, that's why all your logos are all based off of Saturn, because that is God to these people. Because it gives them the ability to work energies to do things. Some people call it New Age, some people call it witchcraft. It's all the same stuff, because it's all emanating from the same point. Remember I told you everything's emanating from the same point? It's that place. Saturn is well known amongst NASA. Trust me. Science, which was called alchemy, was derived from the working knowledge of witchcraft and paganism. So there, now you know something that David Icke's not going to tell you, Jordan Maxwell's not going to tell you. That's a physical reality. That's why the snowflake looks like the North Pole of Saturn.